Keshia H here. I'm in the park. I was missing the cruise waters, so I decided to come live. It's just a pop-up, but I'm out here at my favorite place near my home at the local park. I hope you can see and hear me just fine. They have the paddle boats out, so we have a lovely blue dragon that's out there. Got a family out there paddling on the boat. And then there's some ducks out there as well already on the waters. Can you guys see them? Oh yeah, you can see the family of ducks surrounding the blue dragon. I hope I did go live. It says I'm live. And it is the middle of the day, not a normal time that I go. But again, it's just a pop-up. So for those of you that do join, I appreciate you. And those of you that are #replay, appreciate you as well. So I'm out here with my gimbal and my tripod and my camera and my ponytails, pigtails, whatever you want to call them. And this is, hi there, Alice Lugo Studios. How are you? I am here. I'm here at the park. Wanted to get close to the waters. I'm already missing being off the cruise ship. We are here at day 7, back at home, totally missing the cruise ship. And just wanted to come out to the park and be close to the waters. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. I am so glad you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of Eddie. Excuse me, of Eddie. Yeah, and I was looking, I went on Shipmate and was looking, and I was like, I have nothing booked. I have nothing booked. And I was seeing folks have things booked, and you know, I'm not typically a jealous person. I'm not typically an envious person, but I would like to have my own cruises booked, to be scheduled to be out on the waters. My cruise, my most recent cruise was wonderful and everything that I expected it to be and more, and it was wonderful. The water, it was cold a bit. The being on the sea was, so let's see, you say you left work early today. I think you left work early today and the plumber came to fix an issue we had. Our washing machine hookup, no more leaks.
Can you try? No.
We had a couple. I take it they're an old married couple. They're yelling at each other. He's fine, but no, he cannot drive. Sorry, he distracted me. Oh goodness, but yeah, so I'm sorry about your plumbing issues. While I was on my lovely cruise, the family was having AC issues, and that got resolved the day after I got back home, or maybe 2 days after I got back home. So I am glad to have air conditioning. I'm glad to be able to sleep in the cool. There is a carpenter bee that's right around my thigh. I guess I sat at his bench because he wasn't here before. Hi there, Servant David Show. Blessings. Absolutely. Greetings to you too. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. And those of you that have come in, you had AC issues too. That got fixed yesterday, 2 nights without it. We were almost 3 weeks, Alice. Might have even been a little bit over 3 weeks. So yes, AC issues, plumbing issues, not fun in the summertime, because you at least want to be able to cool off and, you know, not drown or, you know, suffer any other damages from water damage. And I came out here, I didn't bring my sunglasses, and the sun is coming out now. Yeah, not fun at all, I'm sure. But Servant David Show, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you joining. See that I got 3 thumbs up. I saw a 4th person, but I didn't see their thumb up, and they are no longer here. Not sure where I met you, but I'm come back. So I am sure, Servant David, that it was from the Yoga with Goga tribe. I recognize your name from one of his tribe members, so I'm sure it is from the Yoga with Goga um, tribe. Hi there, Entertaining and More by DJ. Welcome in, DJ. Thank you so much for joining. I'm out here at the park and I'm looking at the water. We actually have some ducks here as well. See if my gimbal will let us turn around. Hi, Bill. Oh, my favorite Bill. Bill, I'm missing the waters. Okay, so you do know yoga with Goga, David. Yeah, so we have some, what do you call those things? Paddle boats here at the park. So I call them my cruising ducks here on the lake. But there are also swans, and there's a pink and white swan, and then there's a white dragon, and then here we have a blue dragon, or one of the millions you're connected to, David. Well, I'm not quite at a million, but I'm pretty darn close. I'm connected to quite a few folks, and I am glad about that. So I am here. I am not in the garden. Hi there, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, and my favorite Bill, Warm Strong Adventures, has joined. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. There's a few ducks out on the lake. There's a few people out on the lake. Well, it's not even really a lake. It's a small body of water between a couple of lakes. So this park does have runoff from. Hi, Shay's Adventures. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. It is absolutely peaceful, Bill. This is one of my happy places, away from my home, away from my garden. And long before I even thought about cruising, this was a place that I would come to relax, to think. I walked both my children here. I walked pregnant. I walked pregnant with both of my children here. There's a 2-mile loop around the park, and it's really nice. It has a couple of playgrounds, in addition to a, what do you call that thing? Oh, you're in Connecticut. Okay, not far at all. Far enough, but you know, not that far. Not countries away from each other, but definitely not too far up to Connecticut. I had coworkers, sorry, I have mosquito bites on my ankles from the garden, but I had coworkers that, well, we had offices for my prior job in Connecticut, and some of them, whenever we would have meetings here in North Carolina, they would drive down versus taking planes. So they would drive down, enjoy the drive. But yeah, it is an absolutely beautiful day, and the water is peaceful. And again, there are a couple of ducks over there. They're a little distance away, but you can see them a little bit. There was a whole flock of them, but I guess the blue dragon folks scared them off. But it's a nice cool breeze here. It's pretty warm, but there is a nice breeze where I'm sitting at. So I'm sitting, there are plenty of seats around the park, and I'm able to enjoy the seating. I brought a blanket from out of my car. I actually came out here, so today is Monday, so I think Saturday, because my son had football practice Saturday and they had an overnight thing. So I came out here Saturday evening and it rained on me. So yeah, and that was nice. It was really nice. It rained, it was refreshing, but I knew it was raining, gonna rain. So I had my umbrella with me and of course my blanket to put over the bench. Hi, TB's Life. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you coming in. So yeah, I just came out and thought I'd share it with you guys and let you know that I'm feeling all blue. Katina Smith, happy Monday. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a great week, this first work day of the week. So I'm missing the ocean, but my little peaceful body of water here will satisfy me for now. I don't know if you guys can see up over that way is where there's a little military memorial up that way, up above the hill. And sometimes I'll go up there. It's cooler in there because there's more tree shading and more brick covering inside there. And they have all of the wars that the U.S. has been involved in throughout the world. I don't necessarily like war, but this is a military park that we have here in my town. So, yeah, I just came and I was looking on Shipmate, stalking people on Shipmate, getting all in their business and in their cruise lives to see what they might be up to, where they might be going soon. Trying not to compare my uneventful future to theirs. That sounded pitiful, right? It sounded quite pitiful. Anybody taking pity on me and want to take me on a cruise, call my husband and let him know, okay, that I need more cruises in my life and that I have sponsors, okay? Just let him know. Yeah, so this is again my happy place, and I'm here just soaking up the sunshine now. That was not part of the plan because I anticipated being under this canopy of trees and not feeling the sun, but it is here. But I brought my water, got my water bottle. And I don't know if you guys can see, even my lips got sunburned, and so they're still a little chapped and sore. So I have been putting chapstick on them, but the top is still kind of sore, but it's okay. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Everybody back to work this Monday, or like in Alice's case, maybe you don't, you said you got off early today to deal with some house stuff. But hope everybody had a great weekend and was able to enjoy and relax and unwind over the weekend. I know I had a good weekend. I don't exactly remember what it entailed. Let's see. Yesterday, I went to pick up groceries. Went to pick up groceries yesterday, and then we went for an ice cream run last night. Yeah, we went for a late night ice cream run, and that was good. We will stop by Cold Stone Creamery, one of our favorite ice cream spots. I had my son's football team is having a fundraiser, and they have these digital discount cards. So there's a couple of ice cream spots in there that I'm sure I'll be using those so that they don't go to waste. There's a carousel behind me. I can hear the music from the carousel, and it's making me think about ice cream. Because it sounds like the sounds of an ice cream truck. You guys know what those sounds are like, right? Ice cream truck sounds, summertime sounds. I know on the weekends there is also, here in the park, they sell snow cones on the weekends from Memorial Day to Labor Day. TV's life. So far, your Monday is okay. Still on summer break, catching up on things before school starts. Okay. So TV's life, are you a teacher or are you still in school yourself? My daughter goes back tomorrow. She is a legacy leader at her school, so she will be participating in welcoming the incoming freshman class as a senior this school term. That is something that she's been looking forward to. Her last 3 years of university, that she's been looking forward to being part of the Legacy Leader program, and giving the students, those incoming freshmen, all that she has. She's been a campus ambassador, you know, all 3 years as well, but she's not going to be a campus ambassador this year. And as a campus ambassador, she was one that any students that came to tour the university, she would have a group and she would take them around and give them insight about the campus, and where the administration offices were, and cafeteria, gift shops, and athletic programs and all that good stuff. So she knows what she did, and I'm proud of whatever it was that she was doing. Yes, so she is very much involved in student life at her university, as well as on Dean's List. So very proud mom here. So this is her last year as part of her, she's finishing up her bachelor program. And so she'll be going on from there to pursue another couple of years of school for her major. Wynn is fantastic. I'm so proud of your daughter as well. Yes. Yes. So, oh, you're a teacher. Yeah. When I was at the Walmart one day last week, I saw some teachers and they were in there picking up some things. I should walk around with gift cards, with like Walmart and TJ Maxx gift cards to give teachers, because I just appreciate them. What you mean? Well, not win. Yes. And DJ is again saying happy Monday to everyone. Yeah, today's not been a very busy day like I would have liked it to be. Okay. You would have wanted it to have been more busy, DJ? Or maybe I misread that? Today has not been a very busy day like I would have liked it to be. Okay. Yeah, some people need busy. Yeah, so my husband, his business, we like busy. Busy means money to us. So when his business is thriving and there's lots of people coming in, that also means there's lots of money flowing through. So I can definitely relate to wanting it to be busier. Summer is always good for our business. That is a great idea of having gift cards for teachers that you see out and about. Yeah, I mean, especially when and like for Teacher Appreciation Week, my kids, primary teachers, we try to give like gas cards. One thing that they all need is to get to and from work, whether it be on their own or somebody else bringing them. So we'll give out gas cards. And when my son was in elementary school, we would give out the Target and Walmart gift cards. And of course, they can use those for various things. So like all the teachers love coffee, and TJ Maxx has, not TJ Maxx, Target. Target has Starbucks. A lot of the Targets have Starbucks inside, and they'll take the Target gift cards in the Starbucks shop inside the Target stores to be able to use those. And is a lot going on. I guess folks are getting off and coming out to enjoy the park. It was not as busy when I first came out. We now have one of the white swans out on the water. And I see a dad and his daughter. Now, yeah, so this dad, he was just running shirtless. Now he's out there with baby girl. So he's just gonna make sure that everybody gets a nice dose of enjoyment during his time here at the park. And I think I saw the missus pushing a baby in a carriage. So it's him and the missus and a baby, and baby girl is there. I think it's a girl. It has a lot of hair. Looks like a girl to me. Not sure for sure. Oh, I definitely love Teacher Appreciation Week. Some parents really show how much they appreciate you. Yes, I always try, TB's Life, I always try to encourage the children to make handmade gifts as well. So make their own cards, and I'll put a picture of the children in there, either one that they have, of activities they've had at school with the teachers, or something that they've drawn or made or whatever. And so one year, my son, he can do origami so well, and he made all these different origami. He was like, "Oh, mommy, they're not gonna like this." I said, "Idris, they're gonna love it." I mean, so he made little frogs and little tulips, and of course the little cranes, and I just love those. Hi there, Lisa. How are you? I felt bad. We were all attacking you this morning while you were trying to do your premiere, telling you to put on your Santa suit and go sub hopping, go sub hunting. Yes, I'm at my park, Elisa. Yes, I'm at my park, and it's getting warm on me. And I thought it was gonna be shady, but I'm always with my towel in hand. Yes, I don't know that. I guess it was still afternoon for Gogus, but he was at work, and always trying to do that redirect. So it was nice to see him, and I enjoyed being over at Miss Zellen's house. Yeah, I love this place. This is my favorite place. Yeah, that's amazing. I would do the same with my children. It was always important to me to let my kids' teachers know they were appreciated. Yes. Hi, Scott. Controversial Cruising. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I like for the teachers to know. It's important that they know, because one, I'm allergic to kids. I am highly allergic to children. As long as they're with their parents and, they're being good children, I have no problems with them. But like on the cruise ship, you know, at age 12, I think it's 12, they're allowed a lot of freedom on the cruise ship. So even when the parents think, oh, I sent them to kids club or whatever, at a certain age, they don't have to sign in and out. They don't have to have their parents sign them in and out. And so they are able to go out and about. And it was funny how many children I would see, and they'd be like, oh God, there's my dad. Oh my God, there's my mom. Hide me. Let me get back down there. And I'm like, okay, why are you all the way down here at the dining area of the second dining room when you should be all the way on the other side of the ship at the kids club? So yeah, but they definitely had the run of the place. But short of jumping off or being pushed off the ship, I guess it wasn't too bad. And they were always in groups of 2 or 3 or more, so yeah. What's that? Katina said, hey, it's Captain Scott. Captain Scott wears a lot of captain's hats, that's for sure. I don't know how our dude Scott gets any rest. I mean, for sure, he's all about and everywhere, doing everything. I mean, my goodness. And roping folks in, yeah. He makes me tired. I like to relax. I like to relax and chill out. So, but Scott, I don't think he knows what that means. Do you, Scott? He's a busy, busy man, which is not a bad thing. Men should be busy. Scott, you're going to find your good woman who's going to appreciate all this busy and and all your ingenuity and what's that other word that I want to use? That you're always thinking of new things, your innovativeness. Yes. Hi there, Meeting Eye. Anwar, I'm sure that's you. Peace to the chat. So Katina said, how are you doing there now, hon? Praying for everybody down there. You're in the path of Hurricane Debbie. Oh, you're talking to Elisa. Yeah, I definitely hope Elisa's doing okay. I know I saw Destination Fun had went live showing bits and things down there in the Tampa area where she's at in the wake of Hurricane Debbie. the tropical storm. So definitely hope Elisa's okay. Lots of rain, but fingers crossed it's past my area. Absolutely, Elisa. I don't look at the weather until I'm out in it. I don't look at the news until someone else tells me about it. So you guys definitely don't come to this channel looking for news or weather advice, because it'll be all wrong if I give it to you, okay? Unless it's pouring down raining and I tell you that it's raining, don't believe anything I say about the weather, okay? So like the sun, I thought it was overcast and it was gonna be shady under the trees where I am, but it's right there. And thankfully my seeing eyeglasses do tint up, but I am definitely one who likes to have another pair of sunglasses over top of my sunglasses. And if you don't know, hi there, Crystal Sparkle. Welcome in, dear. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I have to be. It just draws me and gives me, I don't know, it gives me, and it's the strangest thing. My mom is totally, I told my sister today, I went to my sister's house and she was like, oh, look at you. You look like one of our cousins. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, what made you wear your hair like that? I'm like, I'm just glad that my locks are to a point that I can pull them not only back, but I can pull them to the side and they touch my shoulders. My lock life is just, it's a wonderful thing. Thank you so much, Crystal. But yes, my mom laughs and she's just finding it hilarious that me and nature are together now, because prior to the big C and being trapped at home, I did not really get into nature the way that I am now. I always came out to the park and I enjoyed walking in the park, and I would sit outside along the waters or under the trees with the kids, and I would do things with the children for the children, but it was never for me. I enjoyed it, or at least that's what I thought. I thought it wasn't for me. But now, of course, the kids don't get out as much as I do. I say that, but my daughter really does. My son is not a nature lover. But now it is for me. I hear things. I hear things in nature now that I did not hear before. I hear tons, from myself as well. So it's that you're saying there, TVs. Yes, the locks is cute. I'm still figuring out if I'm gonna fully transition to locks. It was something that I thought about for a few years before I actually committed to it. And I've enjoyed them, and yeah, I like them. And it's a decision that you have to commit to. But I know people that have started over multiple times, after transitioning into it. I don't understand that part, because of the connection with them. But I know people that that do start over. I need to switch up my color again. I'm tempted to do purple and teal again. Yes, Crystal, you do lots of different colors on your hair. I've never done any color other than black on my hair, and that was when I was in high school. Only in high school, because in the summertime, back then I would get relaxers to straighten my hair, and so with those chemicals in my hair, the sun would tint my hair this, what I considered an ugly brownish color, and it looked dirty all the time. So I did not like that ugly brownish color, so I would dye my hair black. And so, but now with my locks, I don't have any brown tints, as not as much as I can tell. There I am using the camera. I was told not to use my camera as a mirror, but you guys know I'm a little conceited, just a little bit, and I'm so cute. Hi there, John. Welcome in. Guys, John Wambua TV, he has the most beautiful dogs, and they are super smart. And I saw him on his live stream today with his dogs. John's dogs are absolutely beautiful. And if anybody wants to drop their link in the live stream today, using the word host, H-O-S-T, you can drop your link to your channel. I do apologize. I forget to say that, and I haven't set up Nightbot to do that automatically. Any wild adventures for me coming up? No, no wild adventures. That's why I'm out here by the lake. Hi there, Will. Together we travel. Welcome in. No wild adventures for me. I'm out here by the waters, just looking around. This is about as wild as it's gonna get. We got concrete turtles covered in flowers. I think those are new colorings on him. I think he's been freshly painted. Yeah, there's my red mommy van over there. Yeah, and then there's the lake, and then we got the oh gosh, I keep forgetting, the paddle boats. Yes, the paddle boats over there. And then there is whatever the zip line. There is a zip line that goes, there's a lower one that goes from right here, and then there's a higher one that comes from up there. There's a higher one, and both of them will, excuse me guys for panning so quickly there. I know that makes some folks dizzy. So I apologize for that. But yeah, the zip lines do cross over the, oops. Oh, I forgot I had the gimbal. So I've been taking the whole tripod and turning it. I forgot I put it on the gimbal. So is it camp? No, this is just a local park, Crystal. It's a local park, one of our county's parks, and so it's maintained by the county that I live in. That is an adventure to me. I've been running around Milwaukee doing visits all day for work. Oh, you like the turtle that painted you? Yeah, but no, this is not a camp. There is a science center that's connected here to the park, and I think they have some camps, but I don't think they bring the children into the park. I don't think they bring the children into the park. I think they keep them inside the science center. Okay, oh, good deal, Katina. Thank you for subscribing to John. Yes, those dogs, I saw them, and they're huge, you know, and they love him, and they were fighting for his attention. I thought that was so funny. Well, not funny, I thought that was so cute. I thought that was super cute. I wonder if they're a use at your own risk. I don't know. I've only seen a few people use them, and my clan, they won't do it. I can't swim, so I know I won't do it. Plus, I don't want to swim with the ducks. Yeah, I don't want to swim with the ducks. Look at there. I have my gimbal. I forgot about it. I took it with me on the cruise, but I did not use it. I did not use it because my camera wouldn't let me be great. Other things would not let me be as great as I wanted to be. So, you know, I enjoy the cruise, you know, without being a vlogger as much. So the first couple of days of my trip, so in Long Beach, I did get a little footage there. What? You said my name, Elisa, what's going on? Am I missing something? I don't have a watch. Tell me. What's the exclamation point behind my name for? Is it almost 6 o'clock? No, 7. I think I'm good. Keisha, what's the exclamation point for Elisa? Type fast. Yeah, so I didn't do a lot of vlogging. The gimbal, yes, the gimbal. I tried to use it at one point, and I forgot that I have to turn with this gimbal. I don't have to have the app on, but it works better if I have the app on, and I kept forgetting that part. So I'm gonna say what a few people, you know, Bill and Liam did not like me saying. It kept going limp. It just, instead of staying upright the way it's supposed to, it kept I could could have been vlogging, but you know, it was meant to not be a vlogging adventure, I guess. But anybody that wants to see me would have no problem, because you need a gimbal bad and a GoPro. You guys need it all, because you guys are everywhere doing everything. Keshia gave me a whole shopping list for post-cruise. Yes. Yes, but me not definitely. They need a whole camera crew, not just a gimbal and a GoPro. They need a whole camera crew to capture them in action. But so Miss Tanya from Event Yours and we purchased the same gimbal. I didn't purchase mine because Bill said so. Well, kind of, sort of, I did. But she purchased the exact one that we both have because Bill gave her the recommendation, but she purchased the wrong one. I'm using my cell phone. Which is an iPhone 11, John. So nothing fancy, I promise you. And I got mosquito bites on my ankles. A camera bro would be so dope. Hi there, Miss Jamia. Welcome in. A camera crew. But hey, a camera crew with a bunch of bros would be great too. Miss Jamia, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That was the sole intent, was to, well, the first was to, hi, Reliana. Thank you so much for joining. The first was to meet and love on all of you that were part of the group. That was my first goal. Second goal was to enjoy the cruise, which I did. Exactly, Elisa. Camera bro sounds good too. So I successfully accomplished both of those. I met and loved on all of you and enjoyed it so much. And you guys will have to accept my apology. I'm not an overly excited person. I am calm and chill by nature. So my excitement was truly there, you know, even though it did not come out, you know, as much as it was screaming to, but you know, my calm nature. So, but I enjoyed myself immensely on the cruise. I enjoyed meeting you guys, and I'm ready to do it all over again. And again, getting out here, getting outside on the lake. I just dropped my son off. He had late football practice this afternoon. I guess as they are. And anybody again wanting to drop your links for connections, just type in the word host, HOST. If you want anyone to connect to your channel. Okay. So Bill, is that a premiere or just you dropping your video? Can definitely end mine and raid over to you if it's a premiere. Because the sun, I mean, I thought it was gonna move that way, but it's not. It's staying right here. And I had my umbrella in the car, but I didn't bring it out. And I could, oh my gosh, that's a big dog.
Big baby though.
It's a big baby? Okay. If you say so. How you guys think? Is that a big baby to you guys? He's a big baby. Nobody likes to wear a shirt around here, except for me. I have on my shirt, guys. I'm not taking it off. That's a big dog, so he's shirtless and barefoot. Sorry, there's an ant. Lord, if it's ants falling on the camera, that means they're probably falling on my hair too. You said the dog looks chill. The dog is chill. The dog is chill, and he and Papa are having themselves a nice little walk there. Nice little chill walk. Lots of beautiful things here at the park. A boar bowl? Sir, what type of dog is that?
I'm not sure. I adopted him from the Humane Society.
Okay.
My best guess is American Bully mixed with Bull Mastiff,
Okay.
but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Well, that's nice of you to adopt him.
Yeah.
He likes
He
you?
told me he was fully grown at 70 pounds. He's about 120 now.
120. So when you adopted him, he was 70?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when I adopted him, I was living in Boone, and he was intact. But the Humane Society made me fix him before I could adopt him, and he still grew that much.
Wow.
After they fixed him.
120 pounds, that's a lot.
Yes.
So don't get drug around.
Oh, no, never at all. As you can tell, he's much more of a lackadaisical walker anyway.
Enjoy your walk.
Thank you. Thanks for saying hi.
Uh-huh. Oops. Look, now I turned you guys the wrong way. Okay. Oh, nope. No, gotta turn it back. I'm trying to turn it back. Now I can't turn you guys facing me again. It wants to go around. Okay, so maybe I'll just turn the whole gimbal, the whole tripod. So if I cease to exist, y'all, it's because I melted, okay? Y'all just, get online and go tell my husband to come looking for me because I melted. So, getting a lot of rain here in Myrtle Beach. Oh, really? It is, and like I said, it was a little overcast when I came out. I don't look at the weather, so I didn't know what it was going to be. So Myrtle Beach is about 4 hours from me. So I hope you are enjoying it despite the weather, or in spite of the weather, rather. I like the beach when it rains. I love the smell of the rain and the smell of the beach when wet. I like it. And here is very nice, the grass. Looks like they might have cut it this weekend, so I'm sure it would smell really good here by this water. But definitely be careful. So he was not sure, John, what type of dog he has. He adopted it from the local Humane Society. And he said when he adopted it, it was 70 pounds. It is now 120 pounds, even though he got it fixed. But that's a big dog. But he didn't know what type of dog it is. But I do hope that it is a nice dog, because there are lots of other little dogs here walking with their owners and lots of children. So he seemed like a Keshia type dog, nice and lazy and, just moving throughout life really slow like. So, can someone tell me what time it is? Because I don't know. And I don't want to break, disconnect you guys. I appreciate the 15 thumbs up. I appreciate the 9 of you still here with me. And I am enjoying myself. I might cook some fish when I get home. I think I might cook some fish. I know there are other leftovers in the house. And my sister cooked meatloaf yesterday. And she sent me, when I went over to her house today, she gave me some meatloaf. I have been craving meatloaf for like 2 months. And there's a restaurant not too far from me, 505. Thank you, Will, I appreciate that. There's a restaurant not too far from me, and they have meatloaf on Wednesdays. And I always forget, so there's see, again, no shirts. Nobody wants to wear shirts. But they do meatloaf on Wednesdays, and something's always going on Wednesdays. And I told them, save me some meatloaf that I can pick up on Thursday, or make it early and let me pick up some on Tuesday. But they don't want to listen. And so my sister makes meatloaf, but she had been lazy and she hadn't made me any meatloaf, but she finally did. and she saved some for me, and I went and picked it up, and it was good. So she made meatloaf with mashed potatoes and green peas, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So there's lots of bikes out here now, and they have these big, thick wheels on them. They look almost like electric bikes. I'm not familiar with those type of bikes, but I need to get home and put something on my itchy ankles because the mosquitoes, and I don't know, they might have gotten to me here, rearranging their entire menu. If he ain't pulling, then he's definitely least trained. Yeah, he was not pulling at all. He was barely moving. He was sniffing bugs and grass. He was barely moving. That was a big dog though. But yes, he seemed nice. Oh, looks like they've pulled, nope, there's still one paddle boat still out. The Swan is still out. I see another family going out on the paddle boats. And again, I can't get the gimbal to turn, so, oops. Fat tire electric bikes. Okay, that's exactly what they look like. There's another family getting ready to get on the paddle boats. They're taking the Blue Dragon. I don't know why nobody wants to get on the cute cruising ducks. Nobody wants to get on the cute cruising duck. And there's 3 of them just waiting for somebody to ride them. And they're not. But we have someone fishing here. So those swans are so cute. I would love to be floating in one right now. So we have a fisherman here. And there's what I guess you call him, an angler, right? He's tossing. He has a reel on there, but yes, so he's fishing. I don't see a bucket. He has a little bag. I'm all in his business. Did you hide cruise ducks? No, I didn't. Oops. I still can't figure out how. Oh, there it is. I had to figure out how to use the gimbal again to turn it back to be able to rotate it without turning the whole tripod. I did not hide any ducks, Elisa. I left a bag of things at home. That I left the bag of. I wasn't gonna hide. Well, they were ducks, but they were the little keychain ducks, and I actually put them in the bags, the cabin gift exchange bags that I gave out. So I was going to hide those. So I had some of those in the bags. I had our hi there, Finey. Welcome in, Finey TV Media. I appreciate you joining. Yeah, she's not chasing squirrels, Katina. That's my job. And there's usually quite a few here in these trees, but I guess it's too warm for them right now. They must be lazing about somewhere. I have some footage of the squirrels having so much fun. Yes, it has been a while, Finey. I need to come over and visit and see what you're up to and what you're about. Traveling around your town. We do see each other at Goga's, but long time that I've seen you here and that I've been there. Terrence Talent Time. There's our watermelon lady. The bumblebees did not take you away today. Oh, it was my pleasure, Taryn. Yeah, so I did not hide any cruising ducks to this cruise. My intentions were to hide something, but I did not because I left our door decorations. I left those magnets, and I left my cards that I normally put my extra tip gifts into, and thank you gifts. So I literally had to take, I literally had to take one of the little pieces of paper from the cabin that you would write a note to the cabin steward on, or that you would make a note for yourself, and paper clip it to the cash tip that I left in the room. Because I didn't have any greeting cards. I mean, and I normally have some in my purse, but I change purses and I have not changed back. So this little bag here was my cruising purse, and as you guys can see how stuffed it is, it's supposed to be flat, right? But I don't do flat or little bags. So my regular size purse, I keep thank you cards in it that I give out, thank you gifts and cards and tips and things like that. So of course I did not have that with me because I tried to minimalize things, which of course led to me forgetting things. So I don't know how I'm gonna ever get below 2 bags to go on a trip in. It came in handy for you too, Elisa. Yeah, and then not having my set dining time, I felt bad because I didn't tip well in the dining room because there were so many different people, and we did not have the same area any of the times that we went into the main dining room. And I think we went into the main dining room 3 times, plus we did C-Day brunch once. So I didn't do well with that either. So, and you know, I feel bad, but hopefully somebody gave them something from my gratuity that I did not take back. But I always feel bad because I'm like, that's such a small amount, you know, of the gratuity. I wish they would allow us to increase, you know, increase the gratuity amount, right? The percentage. I don't even know what that percentage is, right? But I wish they would allow us to increase that gratuity amount. You know how like when you pay your taxes, you can say, hey, I want to pay an extra amount on your taxes. That I would love to do that with my gratuities so that I didn't have to think about bringing extra on the ship, you know. But hey, it is what it is. So the 52 minutes, and it's just a little bit after 5. So again, I just wanted to come on and let you guys see my park here. Oops. So there's our oops, it's kind of jerky, so I apologize, sorry. The blue dragon, that family is moving way faster than the sir and his little girl. They're moving pretty fast. Not getting to know your wait staff. Yeah. On my last cruise, I was by myself. I did solo by myself, and I enjoyed that a lot. To be able to get out and oh, somebody took out one of the cruising ducks. I tell you what, this dad is a power dad because he has been out here running. I mean, he was running and sweat was just dripping off his body. Then he got out there on the dragon with his daughter, and now he's pushing the stroller. I mean, he's not just pushing it, he's jogging with the stroller. I thought there was a baby in the stroller, but I guess baby girl was the baby that was in the stroller. So he and mom and baby girl are running, jogging with the stroller. I don't know where he's getting all that energy from. But anyway, I was going to show you guys the cruising duck here. So this young boy is with the man that has the fishing rod. So he is out there on one of the cruising ducks, and I hope he left his, yeah, I see his rods. He left his rods down there on the landing dock. So we now have a cruising ducks out on the lake. I am going to screenshot for later use. We have us a cruising duck here, so that is definitely putting me back in the mood to cruise. Oops. Hi there, Kenneth Wilkinson. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Good afternoon. The bag looks beautiful. Thank you so much, Finey. This bag is called a Bagalini. A Bagalini. This bag was created by a couple of airlines flight attendants, and they created it and it has lots of pockets, and they have several designs, but they're all made like crossbody style, that you would put on crossbody style. And then it has lots of pockets on it. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then it's inside, and there's a zipper inside, and it came with an attached pouch that can attach and detach, and there's a zipper on the back. So I love that. So it was perfect for my cruise and for my needs. So like I can get my battery pack in here. So I have my battery pack, and this is this is one of the things that I told Elisa to put on her list, right? So you need to make sure, Elisa, that you have. This is a 30 megahertz, I don't know, mAh. And when I went to my sister's today, she gave me back the one I let her use. And this is a smaller one. And both of these are solar, right? So both of these are solar battery packs. So both of these are solar, but this one here is a 20. Let me see. Yeah, so this is a 20, and it's quite lighter than this one, right? So this one is, of course, quite lighter. They both have lights on them. This one has lights in the front, and yes, 30,000 mAh. I guess that's the wattage or whatever, the power, but it has the USB that I can hook up 2 devices at one time, right? So like if I wanted to charge my phone and my gimbal at the same time, I could. But then you can also charge it with the USB-C or that other one that you would use for like an Android phone that you can charge with. And the same thing with this one. This one has a little silicone cover that goes inside of the slots of the charging and the USB slots. This one has a little flippy thing there. The only thing I didn't like about this one, I had one prior to this one. I had another one just similar to this, and it had the flashlight on the end, but it also had the end where the USB was covered with this thing. But you know, when you have it open and you have your cords hanging off of it, it broke off, okay? And this one does not have a compass on it. The compass has come in really handy for my family, so that like when we're traveling, more often than not, my husband does know, but the children, was that Amazon or Temu? I got this one off of Temu. This one did come from Temu because I used my little free thingamajiggies for Temu with this one. Yes, so I got this one from Temu and this one from Amazon. The other one that I had like this, I had gotten from Walmart. But yeah, so this one did come from Temu. This one came from Amazon. But again, they are both USB power, solar powered. So I don't know if you can see the charging light there. You see how that bottom blue light is blinking because it is in the solar light. So it is charging itself. So it's not, you can see that it's not connected to anything, but because it is within the sunlight or has direct sunlight, it is charging. So it's really good, and you don't have to have it. They actually say do not place it directly in the sunlight, but inside my bag. So my backpack that we had on when we did our ATV riding and everything, it charged even from then. So they come in really handy. This one also charges in the light, and they have a little power button on it. So this one, you can see it charging there. So it wasn't on before, but now it is. And let's see, I can't see that it's charging, maybe because I just turned it on. But this one is on there. So it has a little indicators to let you know that it is or is not charging, or is charged. So I like that a lot about them. And they came in really handy when we traveled to Africa, and we've left some there. So really handy for, you know, when traveling out of the country, or where you're not going to be linking to a power source, or if you're going to have like overnight travels or whatever. And so like on the cruise ship, just being able to put it on the windowsill with the curtains closed. Okay, yeah, this one lasts a long time. It lasts a long time, or depending upon what you're charging. And another thing that I've used is the battery packs for my son's for his drone. He has a pack of 3 extra batteries, and so you can actually you can charge your phone or whatever to those battery packs as well. So that comes in really handy as well. So I had lots of storage. I took the drone with me on the cruise and forgot to use it. Go figure. But I was having so much fun. But when I saw Love at First Sight using their drone, I was like, oh my goodness, the drone is in the cabin in the bag. It never even came out. But yeah, so I've been on an hour and it was great. I'm back. Stuff hit the fan. Ooh, I hope it didn't fall on your head, Scott. It can get messy and smelly. But I'm sure that you got it all worked out and figured out, and it's back to normal now. So I appreciate all of you being here. It feels good. No, just work stuff all done now. Yeah, somebody keeps talking about that WORK thing to me, that 4-letter word, nasty little 4-letter word. I'm just not interested. If you're watching, I'm really not interested. Woohoo! Now done for the day. I'll be home for the mood check. Yeah, I guess I should go home and get ready for the mood check. Or at least just go home. Don't say it out loud, Scott. You're screaming it. Don't say it. Yeah. So, but this has been very nice. Earlier, I saw Taryn on her lunch break. And like she had said, she didn't want to go live. Thank you, Scott. It is very lovely here. There is a young man that's out. He's on one of the ducks, but I'm not at a vantage point that I can see him. Yeah, I can't see him now. He must be up and around the bend. Or maybe he's already put his duck away. Yeah, I think he's already put his duck away, because I actually see him up there at the pier getting ready to do some fishing. So Dad's down here on this end fishing, and he's gone up there to the pier to do his fishing. Oh, nope, that's another kid in a yellow shirt. That's not him. He is still out there. But I love my park. I love my city. I do. I love my city, my county. I've been here almost all my life, and you know, it's a wonderful place to live, to work, to raise children. Very, very nice. Very nice place. And I enjoy it. It is rather peaceful here. It can get rowdy. Hi, D. Noonan. 7:25 in the morning there. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm going to wait on Tuesday, D. I'm going to enjoy Monday just a few hours longer. I'm not going to rush my Monday away. Unfortunately, no, not unfortunately. I did not have to work today, so it did not feel like a crazy working Monday, even though my son had me up at 7 o'clock this morning to take him to football practice that he did not have because it did not start until 4 o'clock today. These children will have you running crazy. So we get there to the school, and there are not many cars there, and there are some guys that are getting out of their cars. I guess they drove. And I'm like, do you know that kid? Do you know that kid? He's like, no, Mom, I don't know them. I said, well, do they look familiar? Mom, we all look the same. We got curly hair or we got dreads. We all look the same. I don't know. I said, look, I'm just asking a question. I'm just wondering if we can ask one of them if you guys have practice today. And so, of course, he didn't want to do that. So I said, can you text your other little friend that you do know and ask him? Can you text the coach? I'm not going to text coach because if we do or if we don't, he's going to fuss at me. So anyway, he texted his friend and he said 4 o'clock. So we left and we came back to the house. I went out into the garden for just a little bit. I'm just so excited with the garden. It is doing absolutely fabulous. I pulled a harvest yesterday. I did not go live yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday, right? No, I did not go live yesterday. But I did get a harvest and I had one little round red tomato. And it's amazing. So, and Saturday night, I did clear up a lot of the leaves because I was expecting to have so many. Hi there, Food Forest Permaculture. Welcome in. Greetings, Earthlings. I hope that most of us are Earthlings. He wanted to be on time for practice. Look, at that amount of early, he could have walked by himself and been more than on time without bothering me. Did not want to be bothered if I did not have to be bothered. But yes, I had expected to come home with lots of red tomatoes, but they were not because there was so much greenery around them that was blocking the sun. So I think I see a little hummingbird or some type of little bitty birds. But so I cleared up and cleared off a lot of the green useless stems and leaves from the tomatoes, and I immediately got a red tomato. So, and then there are a couple of more that were blushing this morning. And so as long as we get some sun, you know, but it has been kind of overcast today, so not as much. But this morning, again, I did go out and I was telling Taryn on her live stream, I was actually securing my watermelon and staking those up. I have little apple-sized watermelon and maybe plum-size cantaloupe and melons. We have a tour group, I guess. Yes, so we have a nice family there. Your garden looks great. Jealous. One more month of, what is that? One more month of winter for us freezing here. Oh, wow. Well, don't rush it. You want to have all that you're supposed to have during winter, all that you're supposed to have during spring, all that you're supposed to have during summer and fall, for everything to do what it's supposed to do at the time that it's supposed to do it. Because when I think about the times that we did not have good snow and, you know, we didn't have a good long winter or have as much winter as we should have, then of course that affected spring and the crops and everything. Official Jamia, I'm in the bushes planting my seedlings. What are you planting, Miss Jamia? What are you planting now? You know what? I saw your tomatoes, your watermelon in that sun doing so great. I put mine out there and they immediately started to flourish. All the rain that we have had over the last week and a half, I need to fertilize, and I haven't done that. I was doing a lot of cleanup since I've been back because there was a lot of growth, but not necessarily fruit growth. Well, there was fruit growth and vegetation growth, but I haven't fertilized yet, so I need to do that. But I would love to know what seedlings you have, Miss Jamia. And I know you're down in Florida, so, and hopefully on that side where you're not gonna be impacted by the storm. Will is talking about rains, so hopefully I'm not gonna be affected by the storm. You know, we'll all pray for one another that we remain as safe as we're supposed to be and not suffer any. So we now have 3 water floaters out there. So we have a pinkish purple dragon, and a blue greenish dragon, and our duck. So they are all out there enjoying themselves on the paddle boats. That's what they are. I keep forgetting what to call them. Oh, I am enjoying my garden so much, guys. And I'm so impressed with my yard creatures, you know, the birds and the chipmunks and the squirrels. None of them have been doing any harm to my, you guys see the guy down here on the swing. I tried it one day and it made me so dizzy, and that is the craziest thing. Cause like Elisa, I don't get seasickness, but if I try to read when the car is going too fast, I do get motion sickness. If I am sitting at the stoplight and both my husband and my son like to shake their legs when they're just sitting, if I can feel that, it gives me slight nausea. Getting on that swing and looking out, I don't know what it was, but I did get nauseous sitting and swinging in that location. Now there's a park down there further. I don't get nauseous on that at the park swings, but that swing right there in that location, it made me quite dizzy. Keshia's garden looks great. I have planted bulbs this year in pots, just popping up now. Oh, that's great, Dee. So make sure you're keeping them warm so that, you know, that they will survive until the spring. I know my grandmother used to have, special quilts that she would, hope that's not going too fast for some folks. She had special quilts that she would put over some of her plants that would be out, and she would bring them, she would literally, she would dig up like her tulip bulbs and things and put them in straw. It doesn't sound crazy to you, Lisa? I mean, I guess it's just odd to me, but I'm like, no, I don't have motion sickness. But that rocking sensation, and even just looking at him doing that is like, sir, please sit still. And again, so maybe the mosquitoes weren't from my garden. Maybe they are here because I just saw one biting me there. So, yeah. And my ankles are naked. I got on long pants, but the ankles are naked. Oh, yes. So I've enjoyed this so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys for joining and coming out and spending a little bit of time with me. I am going to go ahead and head inside so that I can get cleaned up. Make sure that there is everything that we're supposed to have for dinner. I have to make sure that, Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome. Vertigo, peripheral vision. Is that what that is? I can imagine. Yeah. And I've told Elisa that the thing that I use, and I didn't have it in this purse, but I did take it with me. My essential oil blend is called Vertigo Blend, and that's what I use for the motion sickness. So I will put it, you know how you have the little inhalers that you can like put in your nostril and inhale? So that's what I use, the Vertigo Blend, that essential oil blend. I'll put it on the cotton swabs inside that inhaler and use it. But not only does it work for the nausea, but it works for headaches and just to relax me, because it does have, you know, the peppermint and ginger and some other things in it. It smells fabulous. And the little jar, so it's a 0.5 milliliter, that works great. So yeah, so Vertigo, that's what it is. And I keep my husband with some, and it also helps him as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you so much for keeping me company. And I hope everyone has a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it may be for you. And finally, I need to get over to see you. John, I will be back over to see you and your dogs. And of course, all of my cruising friends, you guys know you can't keep me away. Food Forest Permaculture, you and your garden and all of your vegetables. I need to get over to see you too. Um, Picking figs. Okay, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, everyone, please make sure that you're being kind to one another and being kind to yourselves, because we all truly need to make sure that we are doing that at all times. And I will see you guys next time. And 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time that is going to be in your time. So it's maybe an hour and a half from now. Elisa's Adventures in Cruising will be going live. So Elisa, if you want to type in host to drop your link, that way you can have folks, if they choose to do so, to go ahead, or even, I think you're also a mod too, Elisa. Yeah, you're a mod. You can, I'll stay until you, if you want to drop your, yeah, because I can't get to it from here, to drop your link to your live stream tonight. So sun's up now, Tuesday is here. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I did not do a redirect because I planned this on the road from dropping my son off in the car. So I will see everyone next time. So Lisa, are you still here? Are you gone? I know you're probably working too. But I did see you say hi. So, and again, I don't know how to do that from my phone, to go and grab a link. But I'll give her a minute since I said it. And I haven't melted yet, guys. Oh, but I feel a toodles, toodles de noonum. Thank you so much for coming, dear. Okay, I think Elisa's also left us. So if you get around to it in an hour and a half or so, give Elisa a shout out at her channel. Oh, she's typing it now. There it is. Okay. Thank you, Elisa. So you guys can grab Elisa's link there and go and turn on the notifications for her live stream for this Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. Oh, your heater's on. Get warm, D. Stay bundled up. Everyone else, I will see you guys later. Lisa, I'll see you sooner than later. And peace and blessings, everyone. Bye. Finger all in the way.